Claylex here. Welcome back to the episode of Fall New Vegas. Last time went off, was just talking to Doc Mitchell, setting up the stats, so everything. Now we're gonna go, set up the, kind of tutorial for combat and such.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
You might have to move this a little. Sorry if you hear any feedback. Yeah, the most likely the feedback is on the mic, because I always got to get in a good position. Oh, like I said before in my other videos, once I... The heck? Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. It's always weird with this game. Like I said, as far as I know, what is it? Oh, okay.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Let's see, what's on my weapon? Yeah, Yeah, that's odd. Hold on. Cause like now you was like now you guys just there we go. Only game I know that somehow you can't.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell. See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yeah, it was still very awkward. Ooh, nice. I didn't even know there was animation for that.
Teach you to mess with me. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? This just in. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak.
Man, what was it? I used to listen to this all the time as a kid on, but now it's like,
monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy.
oh, what was it?
One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Stick around, we've got some great songs coming up for you.
I love that too with the mod is that you can put in your at least if the game crashes, what is it? What is I'm sorry, it's like I said, I got I always get quick save. Sometimes when you sprint too, like the sprinting mod, that's the only thing that sucks using it, is that this game has like trouble. There's a lot of pop-in stuff, right? Because like you're sprinting, it's now like even more trouble for the game to load in everything for you. That's why it's like I would say like two advices. You either should just, you know, normal like walk speed. Come on, bugger. Probably just like, let me check my guns. Should probably just, farm and rifle would be good. I think I'll just stick to pistol. There's a nice mod you could get where you could clean up the schoolhouse. You know, like wonder.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red.
Oh man, it's like, that's why it's like I said, it sucks when like you have to what is it, when you have to turn off your radio and stuff, like, because what is it is, yeah, I've been like, unfortunately been bad with this, but what is it, I've the background music's nice too, but man, it's a lot of, you can get a lot of stuff, info and stuff like that, lore, and just by like having what is it, just by like listening to the radio.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these will do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender at the
I said before though,
Kind of the town mom.
people need to learn
She
from
likes
this
to meet
personally.
newcomers. She'd
This
be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke her head in and say hi.
Good Springs, in my opinion, is one of the best tutorial areas out there. Not only because they show you everything right on how to do everything. Yeah, it's like this. I think, to me, a perfect tutorial area should be an area where you feel, even if you're making old characters, especially in RPG, is like, hey, you know, I feel like, again, I say like this, I know I keep like sucking Obsidian schlong for this, whatever, but I keep saying these guys, most of the time, they make almost, excluding maybe KOTOR or whatever, but man, they make some like near perfect tutorial areas, like you know, Good Springs in New Vegas, and Emerald Vale was pretty solid too.
Howdy. Yep.
Yep.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Not much. Other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered
There you
coat
go.
kept shushing them.
Let me.
Sounded like they
Yeah, trying to
came
move
from
my
the north
phone.
at
There we
Quarry
go.
Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
That's where they headed.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Trying to find a good spot where I could keep my phone clock somewhere, you know, to keep so minded. What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. All right. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Be careful out there.
Oh, let's see. Do 30, and speech. Do like 50. Oh, let's see. Bachelor, Lady Killer. Let's do Bachelor. Cause like I was like do my charisma if I can. See, still got time. Yeah, I was like, shoot, I didn't realize, I know I'm wearing, I always keep saying, like, if I'm in, yeah, like, if I wear this, right, but if I'm in combat, is, like, I really should be, like, wearing, like, the, lightweight metal armor.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun.
Wow, that,
You just
his
caught me off guard,
character
that's
model
all.
looks really
Got off to a
good.
bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit. Did you want something else? Like I said, I'm not from Good Springs. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals. It's been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in to fix things. Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My caravan was on the return trip from California, and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here. So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help? Oh. Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us.
Oh, thank goodness! You, come here. Can you help me?
Well, what's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's gonna die! Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry. Please hurry. She's on the ridge, past the... Please, she's gonna die!
It's funny, like, oh, but still, oh no, assuming that's, what is it, Ringo's stuff. That's why I'd be like, hey, what are you doing?
Please hurry. She's on...
Eh?
Please, she's gonna die!
Let's see, so, the broken radio tower, huh. I could be wrong, it's like, He's like, I know what he's talking about, but I'm like, bro, I'm not even near that.
Howdy. Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Yeah, it's like, at least, like, the build I have, you can easily have,
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his
what is it? You can easily get,
You know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
for falling bounty hunter. And your initial contract's 125 caps.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Oh, 550. All right.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yup. Yup.
You looking to buy some supplies? If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
Okay, so unfortunately ran out of time, but don't worry, I'll work on this today, you know, for the next episode for next week. So once again, as always, thanks everybody for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys later.